Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we re-diving deep into a topic that has been a cornerstone of morality and law for thousands of years. The 10 Commandments. But I want us to look at them in a new light, not as a restrictive list of don'ts, but as God's blueprint for a truly fulfilling life. Think of them less as rules and more as a loving Father's guide to protect us, guide us, and lead us to genuine happiness and peace. Let's start with the context. Imagine this. The Israelites have just been freed from centuries of slavery in Egypt. They're in the wilderness, learning what it means to be a free people, to build a new society from the ground up. It is in this moment of transition and uncertainty that God gives them these 10 principles through Moses on Mount Sinai. This wasn't about control. It was about providing a foundation for a healthy, functional, and blessed community. It was a gift of order in the midst of chaos. The first 4 commandments focused on our relationship with God, our Creator. The very first one, you shall have no other gods before me. This isn't about an insecure God demanding loyalty. It's about putting first things first. When we place God at the center of our lives, everything else finds its proper place. It's a call to find our ultimate worth and identity in the one who made us, not in temporary things like money, success, or the approval of others. When our foundation is secure in God, we're less likely to be shaken by life's storms. Next, you shall not make for yourself an idol. This flows directly from the first. An idol is anything we worship or prioritize over God. In ancient times, it was statues of wood and stone. Today, our idols can be our careers, our possessions, our relationships, even our own image. This commandment is a safeguard for our hearts. It reminds us not to give away our worship to things that can't truly satisfy us. It frees us from the endless pursuit of more, which often leads to anxiety and disappointment. True freedom is found in worshiping the Creator, not the creation. The third commandment is you shall not misuse the name of the Lord your God. This goes far beyond just avoiding curse words. It's about how we represent God to the world, our actions and words reflecting His character of love, justice, and mercy. When we claim to follow Him but live in a way that is contrary to His nature, we are misusing His name. It's a call to live with integrity, where our public faith and our private life are in alignment. It's about honoring God not just with our lips, but with our entire lives. And the fourth, remember the Sabbath day by keeping it holy. In our non-stop 24/7 hustle culture, this might be one of the most countercultural and necessary commandments. The Sabbath is a gift of rest. It's a weekly reminder that our worth is not tied to our productivity. It's a day to stop, to cease from our work, to recharge, and to reconnect with God and our loved ones. God Himself rested on the 7th day of creation. By observing a Sabbath, we acknowledge that He is in control, and we can trust Him enough to take a break. It's essential for our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. So, these first 4 commandments build our vertical relationship with God. They establish the foundation upon which everything else is built. When our relationship with God is right, it provides the strength and wisdom we need to navigate our horizontal relationships with others. Now, let's transition to the next 6 commandments, which focus on how we relate to each other. The 5th commandment acts as a beautiful bridge. Honor your father and your mother. This is the first commandment that comes with a promise that you may live long in the land. Honoring our parents isn't just about obedience. When we're children, as we grow older, it becomes about respect, care, and gratitude. This principle establishes the family as the foundational unit of society. When family relationships are strong and respectful, the entire community thrives. It teaches us about authority, submission, and love within the most basic human structure. Then we have you shall not murder. On the surface, this seems obvious. Most of us wouldn't physically harm another person. But Jesus took this commandment deeper in the New Testament. He taught that anger and hatred in our hearts are the roots of murder. This commandment calls us to value and protect human life, which is made in the image of God. It challenges us to resolve conflicts peacefully, to let go of bitterness, and to see the inherent worth in every single person, even those we disagree with. It's a call to be peacemakers. Next up, you shall not commit adultery. This is about more than just a physical act. It's about faithfulness and covenant. Marriage is meant to be a picture of Christ's faithful love for the church, This commandment protects the sanctity and trust that are essential for a marriage to flourish. It guards against the devastating pain and brokenness that infidelity causes, not just for the couple, but for their children and the wider community. At its core, it is about honoring our commitments and cherishing the gift of intimacy within the boundaries God designed for its protection. The eighth commandment is simple and direct. You shall not steal. This upholds the right to private property and the importance of honesty in our dealings. Stealing erodes trust and creates instability in society. This commandment encourages us to work honestly for what we have and to respect what belongs to others. It also challenges us to be generous. The opposite of a thief isn't just someone who doesn't steal, it's someone who gives freely. It's about building a community where people can trust each other. Number 9, you shall not give false testimony against your neighbor. This is about the power of our words. Lies, gossip, and slander can destroy reputations, relationships, and lives. This commandment calls us to be people of truth. It's about being honest in court, yes, but also in our daily conversations. It challenges us to speak well of others, to defend the truth, and to use our words to build people up, not tear them down. A society where truth is valued is a society where justice can prevail. Finally, we arrive at the 10th commandment. You shall not covet. This one is unique because it deals with an internal attitude, a thought process. You can't be arrested for coveting. Coveting is the intense desire for something that belongs to someone else, their house, their spouse, their job, their success. It's the root of so many other sins. Coveting leads to discontentment, envy, and can eventually fuel the desire to steal, commit adultery, or ebon wars. This final commandment goes to the heart of the matter. It tells us that true fulfillment doesn't come from getting what others have, but from being grateful for what God has given us. It's a call to find our contentment in Him. So when we look at all 10 together, we see a beautiful, holistic design for life. It's not an arbitrary list of rules. It's a pathway to freedom. Freedom from the worship of false gods. Freedom from the slavery of workaholism. Freedom from broken relationships. And freedom from the poison of envy. These commandments reveal God's character and His deep love for us. He knows what leads to human flourishing, and He's given us the blueprint. Of course, we all fall short. None of us can keep these commandments perfectly. That's where the good news of the gospel comes in. Jesus lived the perfect life we couldn't live and paid the price for our failures. Following these commandments isn't about earning our salvation. It's about living out our gratitude for the salvation we've already received. They are the framework for a life lived in loving response to God's grace. So, I encourage you to spend some time with the 10 Commandments this week. Don't just read them as a list of rules. Ask yourself, how are these principles a guide to a more loving, just, and fulfilling life for me and for those around me? How can they draw me closer to God and help me to love my neighbor better? You might be surprised by the wisdom you find. Thank you so much for watching today. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit from it. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our future discussions. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, take care and God bless.